Guess what? I didn't even have any today, so just imagine. Then we have the High 5 Edge, which helps to improve your endurance, healthy aging. And let me tell you something about this edge. If you have any aches and pains, if you kind of like having like memory issues, where did I put my keys? You know, it's anti-aging. I'm like 40-something years old, but I'm not going to tell you, but don't I look 30-something? And let me tell you something. This product is absolutely amazing because it has a key ingredient called nitrogen. Nitrogen is from the B3 family. And what it does, it heals your body on a cellular level. So here's the thing. We grow old from the inside out. If you don't put good things in, your body will break down. It will break. You don't wake up tomorrow and have cancer. It's over a period of time of abuse. So we can share with people how to put good things in their body heals naturally. It stops the aches and pains. And people are just actually doing better and living better. Then we have the High 5 Lean, which is a delicious nutrient-filled shake. 25 grams of fiber. 25 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber, and it's gluten-free. So, we have something called the 55-day challenge. Many of us have taken it, including myself, and I lost 43 pounds. My husband lost 52 pounds, and the gentleman that I'm about to bring up to this room, he is a monster. He'll tell you his story. Next slide. So, guys, as we wrap this thing up, Chromadex has announced the largest deal in history. They did a $62 million agreement with a network marketing company called linx, which basically covers the license. We're the only company that can market this nitrogen for the next 4 years. That's exclusive. There's no other network marketing company that, and I forgot to tell you guys to put your cell phones on mute, but there's no other company that can market this product. And the nitrogen is anti-aging, weight management, endurance, congenital function, your cardiovascular health is taken care of, your energy level, your performance. Men, your performance. Can I say performance? Say performance! Performance. Let me tell you about this deal. Men. Well, there's a lot of young guys here. Y'all probably don't think you need performance, but I'm telling you. Your performance. You take the edge, you be like, yes. And it protects you against neurological disease. So guys, I've done my part. I told you about our products and services. I told you that we can show you how to get paid every time a friend or family member pay a bill. I told you how we can help businesses save on their operating expenses, and I told you about your performance. Did I not? Yes. Do you guys understand that what we're offering is something that everybody needs? It's something that everyone's doing. So does this make sense to you guys?
Yes.
Would you guys like to know how you make the money on this?
Yes.
Would you like to know how do we put these products and services on bills that people are already paying and now pay you? Would you like to know?
Yes.
Harlem, say show me the money.
Show me the money.
We're going to do a Jerry Maguire here. Say show me the money.
Show me the money. That was weak.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
I'm just saying, the Brooklyn girl had to work up here today. So without further ado, guys, I have somebody who I want to show you the money because he's making all of it. Him and his wife are multi-millionaires. They gross together in this industry. I can't even tell you how much, but they are doing huge things. And more than anything, they're helping a lot of people. They're young in their own right, but they're driven. They have a heart for the people. And let me tell you something. He drove all the way from Virginia. He's from the inner city of Maryland, and he has big things to say about how to make money in 5 minutes. Let's give it up for our double platinum Senior Vice President, Mr. Kirk Anderson!
Thank you very much. I want to give it back up to the most energetic Senior Vice President in all of the 5 linx land, Ms. Linda Scott Green. Thank you very much. I'm going to be brief, and there's a lot of people in here today. So I know, yeah, she turned around. It got packed, right? Didn't know, right? So I'm glad to be here. I've actually been in town for 2 days, and I'm very passionate about showing people this deal. When it happened for me, when the moment happened where my life started to turn around, it just came to me that I need to show as many people as I possibly can so they get the same exact feeling, the same exact change in their lifestyle. And just to give you guys a roundabout as far as what I used to do prior to coming to 5 linx, I used to work in corporate America. Anybody here working a regular job? All right, worked a regular job, make pretty good money actually when I was working a job, but I understood that it was a cap. Anybody here realize that you are going to get capped out at some level at your job, right? And then I got into entrepreneurship. I was what you would probably call now a party promoter. And I took my party. Yeah, it was back then. It was a little different. The game was different. It wasn't just Facebook and Instagram. We actually had to go and talk to people who wanted to come into the party, right? Different, well, crazy thing, crazy concept. Actually talking to somebody, see if they'll come in, right? But the game has changed, and I actually took the party promotion business and turned it into open up my own restaurant and nightclub in Virginia Beach, because I thought that that was the source of very good income. Anybody know a business owner who makes some really good money?
Yes.
All right, so most of the, especially in that area, most of the restaurant and nightclub owners were, you know, doing pretty well, doing high six figures, if not into the millions. And my business became $1 million a year business, which was great. However, I started to trade my time to make that money. Most of my days, on average, were a 12-hour day. Average. Most people here probably work an 8-hour day, and during that 8 hours, you're probably working about 3 of it doing actual real work. Anybody do that? That's your job?
Yes.
I was actually literally for the whole 12 hours busy. All right, and then on Fridays and Saturdays, it became 16-hour days with no break. Every day is where I would forget to eat. Anybody ever worked that hard before? So I realized that was an unhealthy lifestyle. For one, I'm a parent. Anybody here have children?
Yes.
All right, so I understood that I couldn't just keep doing the same old thing, living that lifestyle and be a good father or even be healthy. So I said, you know what, I got to do something else. But the city of Virginia Beach, where I actually had the business, they helped me out. They shut my club down. You laughing at it's my story right now. Right? But yeah, it was tough. It was very scary for me at that point, because I wanted to get my time back, but I want to do it on my terms. And when they shut it down, they cut me a little check, but it was nothing close to what I was making. And they gave me opportunities to go open up another place, but I couldn't find one. So life changed for me. After a while of searching and not being able to find a place, I had to move back home to East Baltimore. Y'all seen The Wire, right? Yes. Anybody here, y'all see The Wire reunion that came on the other day? All right. So yeah, you missed that. All right. On demand, bro. On demand. So I had to realize that, okay, I'm back here in Baltimore. And Baltimore, in any inner city, no different than Harlem or wherever you may be from, it wasn't the place where I wanted I wanted to actually take people and help them grow from this place. You know, you learn a lot coming from, you know, the lower income areas, but you want to get out, all right? It's not a place where you want to stay, all right? So I said, you know what, I want to get out. And I was living in my dad's basement in East Baltimore. He had pets he didn't name, you know what I mean? It was tough. And I had what made it tougher was I had so much success and then hit rock bottom, all right? That's what made it tougher, because I knew I was better than this. But let me tell y'all something really quick, and one thing what really drives me every day is that when I was down and I was no way making what I used to make, and I was hurting, I realized one thing: if you can look up, you can get up. Anybody here just feel like right now, you don't know what it is, but you feel like you deserve more than what you have right now? Absolutely. That's just the way I felt. Every day I was just like, it was just bubbling, like something about what I'm doing is not right. I know I can get more. I know I can do better. So I kept looking and looking and looking for an opportunity, and guess what happened? I went and I got a regular job again, but I couldn't stay in this job, but I had to get it. It was a hookup job. Anybody ever got a hookup job before? My boy hooked me up because he saw I was doing bad. He was like, bro, it ain't what you used to, but it will put some, food on the table. So I took the job, got out of my dad's basement, got into an apartment. Take small baby steps, right? And then I was working that job, and I was still looking for other opportunities. I got a message on Facebook. Anybody here on Facebook?
Yes.
And the message on Facebook was simple. It was from my girlfriend from when I was 12. Hadn't seen her or spoken to her since. I was 32 at the time. And she said, heard you used to do well when you were in Virginia Beach. Now that you're back in Baltimore, maybe like minds need to connect. I looked at her page like any self-respecting man would do. I stalked the page just a little bit. Anybody, fellas, y'all ever do that? Ladies, y'all do it too. Don't play like y'all don't do it too, right? But I checked her page out and I saw she was doing really well. I said, my goodness gracious, what are you doing? And I saw it was something called 5 links. And I'm no fool. I Googled it, all right? Some of y'all Googled 5 links before you got here. Some of y'all going to Google it when you leave. I get that. And I saw what it was. It was people who, they found a simple way that if they can help people make money and save money, then they can make money from it. They can grow a team of people they can help make money with. I got it. So when she said, let's meet, I said, sure. So we met at a Panera Bread. They got Panera Bread in New York? Yeah. All right. But at Panera Bread, it was like right on the outskirts of Baltimore. It was a big old glass window. She rolls up and not in a Rolls Royce, but a Range Rover. But what made it wild was on her video on her page, I saw she had a Bentley. So you had something else than a Bentley. I was like, you have a Bentley and another car? I was impressed, right? But here's the thing. Before the cars, before the success, I saw that she was doing well. I didn't know how well, but I knew she was doing better than me. Anybody can look at somebody and know that they're doing better than you, right? And I knew that she was going to pitch me that day. Anybody know you came here today and somebody's going to pitch you? You knew it, right? My man right here. What's your name, brother? Dr. Emmanuel he knew he was going to get pitched, right? And I knew it. I came ready to be pitched. Matter of fact, I put on my best suit because I needed a pitch. I looked at her lifestyle, I looked at mine, I said, go ahead, pitch me. Because if I can get what you have by saying yes to whatever you are about to ask me to do from a business perspective, I'm in. And I got started. I didn't get started that day, though. That pitch never happened. She never asked me to join 5 Links. That pitch never happened because that became my first date. 6 months later, after I couldn't stand it anymore, I enrolled in 5 Links. She invited me out to a presentation to hear her speak. Had no idea she was the Oprah Winfrey of 5 Links. Had no idea people would come to her like she was Beyonce of 5 Links. Never had a clue. And out comes Russell Simmons, and he's calling her by first name in front of 12,000 people. And I was like, who are you? Like, what's going on? Like, what did I miss, right? And while Russell Simmons was talking, he was telling everybody they should get started with 5 Links. I said, I'm going to listen, because I was in entertainment. And if you're in entertainment, Russell Simmons, of course, is the upper echelon, right? So I got started. I didn't know if he was going to give out a prize or something before he was finished, right? For the first person who signed up. So I got started. I said, no, it's a small risk. But the one thing I want you guys to understand, if you don't take any risk, you're never going to get to where you want to go. I encourage everybody, after I show you the presentation, to join the business. But the main thing is that you have to take some risk to get where you want to be in life, whether it's 5 Links or something else. You can't just sit there and do the same old thing and keep going for the same results and expect different results, rather. You got to try something different. So I knew my time was now. I knew that 5 Links was a possibility. All I want to show you guys now, it was a possibility for me to do well. So what I'm going to show you guys real quick is how to make money with the deals. Is that all right? By the way, I had no idea that this young lady was as successful. We dated for about 6 months. I got into business. Not too long afterwards, we got married, right? At that point, I figured out that she was worth about $3.5 million that day I met her at Panera Bread. Had no clue on how much she was worth, but I realized she was doing pretty well. Well, she showed me that multi-million-dollar blueprint, which I'm about to show everybody in the room tonight. But here's the other thing. The other thing is this. Separately from her, I've also become one of the top income earners in the company. So I'm going to show you some other things that I've learned as well. Together, we are the #1 income earners in 5 Links, period. So there's over 300,000 people in 5 Links, and you are speaking to 1/2 of the top couple in 5 Links. All right? Now, I'm saying that not to brag or anything. I just want to let you know, look, you are about to join the best team. All right? I'm just calling a spade, all right? And you want to know if you got LeBron and KD on your team, right? You got to know you got the bet. You're working with the best. So I'm gonna show you what she showed me, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't wait for everybody else here to get part of this team, because obviously we have a size problem, right? We're busting through these walls, right? We've had to find another venue. Look, we wore out the projector. I like it because it made me look dark skinned for a minute, right? Had a Dominican flavor going on. I can dig that, right? But we're going to keep it for at least till the summer, right? So I get my tan back, right? But it's cool. So let's go into the money part, and I'm going to show you guys what I saw 3.5 years ago and what you can get started with today. So it's real simple. It's 2 things, y'all. We're leveraging time.